Hello darling, welcome back to my channel. I am your favorite auntie, Destiny Kiara, and in today's video I am going to be reviewing, no, not reviewing. What are we doing? And in today's video I'm going to be going over the monthly must-haves. This is a new segment on my channel that I am beta testing, so we'll see how this one goes and if it does well. But honestly, even if it doesn't do well, I'm gonna still make another one because my opinion is superior. No, but I really just thought I'd share with you some products that I have thoroughly been enjoying using and products that I have damn near used down to the bone. In this video, I'll mainly be featuring makeup products. There are a handful of like body care products, but for the most part, everything is makeup. So maybe in my next monthly must-haves, I will feature more skincare products, body care products, and things like that. Let me know what you would want to see in the future in the comment section down below, okay? Alrighty, our first monthly must-have is the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana. Miss girl, when I tell you this setting powder does not come to play. She comes to eat. She comes to devour. And that's exactly what Miss Black Radiance does every single time. I have been using this powder for several years, and there have been times where I have strayed away. I might not be any better than a man, but I've strayed away. But somehow, some way, oh, that period. I always come back to Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder because she saves the motherfucking day. I love this powder so much. It always gives me the perfect under eye that I love. And even though my under eye has folds, like, I don't feel like this enhances my creases. Obviously, my makeup is going to crease. If you have lines in your face, is going to crease, mama, that's okay. But I feel like this setting powder minimizes that so much. So I really love using this. And you wanna know how much I love using this? Like I said, I don't play. Girl, look at how much is in there. There's literally nothing in there. So when I say I used her down, yeah, definitely used her down. Great powder. This isn't the powder that I used on my face today, so I do have to re-up on this. But I just wanted to show y'all in this video just how good this is. Miss Mama's empty, okay? Like, what more needs to be said? Also, I do want to add really quickly that most of the products that I'm featuring in this video are products that I am currently wearing on my face, with the exception of a few. So I do just want to let that be known. That way, if you're wondering how any of these products perform on someone, I'm already wearing most of these products with the exception of a few. The Black Radiance powder, like I said, I have to re-up on her, so I'm not wearing her currently. There's a handful of products that I'm gonna mention in this video that Miss Mama is currently wearing, which is why you need to stick around. Okay, the next monthly must-have is a lip product. We love a lippy. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Gloss in the shade Scorpio. So this is a lip product that I'm currently wearing. Granted, I do have it stacked on top of a few other lip products, but even this by itself is super pretty, super gorgina. Love her down. I think that this lip product is so beautiful. There is shimmer in this gloss, but it's very slight. It's got a slight pink tint to it as well, and I think it's just super pretty. Also, this is a gloss that is on the less expensive side. So for all my baddies on a budget out there, she is, I'm not going to say she could replace like a Fenty Gloss Bomb because it's not giving that, and I'm going to be honest, but she is very pretty, and I think that she makes the lips look very nice. It's not a sticky lip product, which is really important because sometimes lip glosses, especially lip glosses that do tend to lean more on the inexpensive side, tend to be a little bit more sticky, but this is nothing of the sort. The next product that I'm going to be mentioning today is another product that I am wearing. It's a foundation, and it is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Broad Spectrum SPF 15. This is a 24-hour matte foundation with oil control, and Where do I begin? I need to start off by saying that I haven't worn foundation in actual years. I don't remember when, but at some point in time, I just started to wear concealer, and I would apply concealer all over my face, essentially like it was foundation. Because the tea is, you don't necessarily need foundation. If you have concealer, you can absolutely make it work. But the year was 2024. It was a random night, and Destiny wanted to try a foundation again. So she pulled up to her local Ulta, walked in, asked if she could get shade matched, because Miss Mama had just been feeling like her makeup wasn't eating in the way that it necessarily could eat. Don't get me wrong, the way I do my makeup has, actually, I can't even lie. Let me not even lie like that. I was gonna say my makeup has always been tea, but cut the cameras. Anyways, I had been feeling like my makeup wasn't really eating, simply because she is a hyperpigmented girly. My neck is darker than the top portion of my face, and it's also darker than my chest, as you can see. So normally when I would do my makeup, I would choose concealer shades that matched like this color of my face up here, which is what I have bronzed. And this matches this, but this region right here is just darker. And so picture like now this bottom portion of my face is this color, but my neck is like the only thing that's dark, and that was really bothering me. So I went in and got shade matched by an Ulta employee, and she hooked me up with this right here. I'm not going to be swatching this in today's video. If you want me to do a separate dedicated video on this foundation, I absolutely can, and how I apply it and things like that, then I can and I will. But I have it on, and as you can see, like my face just looks more cohesive. And I think as someone with hyperpigmentation, I was almost trying to like fight my face and like fight the different complexions and the different tones in my skin. But this product really allows me to embrace the different tones and find a way to allow all of my beautiful tones to live in harmony and to live in matrimony. And as you can see, that mug is eating. There's a specific way that I do apply this foundation. If you want to see how I apply it and how I make a darker foundation work for my overall look and how essentially I achieved today's look, then make some noise in the comment section. Ooh, ooh. Okay, the next product that I'm going to be mentioning is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder. I'm wearing this powder right now, and as you can see, Miss Maybelline did not play. But Miss Maybelline never comes to play. Honestly, if I'm being honest, like, she has us by the hair follicles. She has us by the lash follicles. All I'm gonna say is the real makeup girlies like this product for a reason, because the under eye is going to be set the way no under eye has ever been set. This powder is actually the powder that I have on my under eye now. If you want to know how I achieved this seamless, glowy, flawless under eye, then I can make a separate video showing you how to get to the beauty. But instead, since I like you so much, I'm just gonna tell you how I achieved today's under eye using this exact powder that I'm raving about right now. So this is in the shade 334 Warm Sun, and essentially what I did is I took a beauty blender into the powder and I put that under my eyes, and then I put a little teensy bit of the orange airspun powder on top of it. I dusted it off, set my face with setting spray, and then I did one more round of the Maybelline Fit Me powder on top just to lock everything in. Again, as you can see, I tell no lies on this channel. This product is pretty much used down to the bone already. It's hit pan. So that's how you know there's no cap in my wrap. I actually use these products per. The next product that I've really been loving lately is the L'Oreal Paris Panorama Mascara. This right here, L'Oreal. I don't think I've ever liked a mascara more in my life. If you want to know what product takes my lashes from this to this, it's the L'Oreal Paris Panorama Mascara. This video is not sponsored, but if a L'Oreal representative is watching, this is a product I love. And this is a product that best believe I'ma stick beside her. If L'Oreal Paris Panorama Mascara has no fans, I am dead. This mascara eats every single time. This mascara is so good that you can put it on your lashes straight, do a couple coats, something real cute. You don't need a lash. Even today, I'm going somewhere later on today, and I was like, I might put on a lash today. But I started putting this on and completely changed my mind. I was like, honestly, the face eats without a lash. I don't even need a lash. The lashes are clearly popping because of one mascara and one mascara only, the L'Oreal Paris Panorama. And I'm just gonna show y'all one more time how good this mascara is. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at the lashes. Look at the length. Look at the definition. Look at the volume. It just, right. The next product that I've been loving is the NYX Professional Makeup The Brow Glue. This is in the shade Dark Brown, and this product is small but oh so mighty. Let me tell you something about Destiny Kiara's brows, okay? I have very unruly brow hairs, specifically towards the front or towards the center of my face. The brow hairs in the beginning, they want to point downwards, they want to point up, they want to point backwards. I don't know what's going on up there, I'm gonna be honest, but they're just super unruly. And throughout my high school years, when I really started experimenting with makeup and playing with makeup and things, I would always try to tame my brows, and I could never tame them. It always just looks super weird because I would have a super sculpted brow on the ends, and then in the center I really didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to fix them, so it was just, it looked a mess. And then fast forward to like 2019, that's when soap brows kind of started popping off. So for a while I was putting soap in my brows every single day and having them like just every single brow hair just point straight up. It was a wild time. If I can find a picture or a video, I will insert it somewhere, but it was not a look. And then there was a period of time where I was using yellow Got To Be fixing spray, holding spray, yes, the hairspray on my brows. But now, fast forward to present day, 2025, she has elevated, she has grown, and so has the makeup industry. And NYX Professional Makeup released this product, and I could not be more satiated. I could not be more satisfied. This is a brow product, period. This gives color, it gives hold power. Like, there's not too many times where I'm left speechless about a product, but this is one of those times. The NYX Brow Glue has healed trauma. You don't understand. It's healed years of trying to get my brow hairs in the middle, in the center, to stand up and stand at attention. And now I don't struggle with that anymore. Like, I can do a natural brow, I can do a sleek filled in brow. Like, it doesn't matter whether I'm using brow product or no brow product, she's going to do her thing regardless. And I love her for that. The next product that I've been loving is a makeup product that has held many people down. Amateurs use this, I use this. Professional, well, I am an amateur. That just sounded like I was calling myself a professional. Definitely not a professional, but I use this, professional makeup artists use this. It's a holy grail. It's honestly a staple. It's the Milani Make It Last Original Natural Finish Setting Spray. 24-hour wear, and Miss Mama was not lying. Normally, the setting spray that I like to use is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It's in a black can. Love her down. She's really good at setting my makeup in place. But I was in Ulta the other day and I was trying not to spend as much money as I normally would. So instead I picked up this, and again, I am reminded of the drugstore gem. I will say I don't think that this setting spray works as well if you only spray it on once, and if you only spray it at the end of your makeup process. I think that this works best if you spray it multiple times throughout your makeup process for the best results with this one, but this is still a really good setting spray nonetheless. For that reason, I think that's the only reason why I really started using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, is because when I was using this as a little young teeny bop, I was only spraying it once and at the very end of my makeup. But she's older and she's wiser, and I just had the idea of like, why don't I spray it in between steps? And so that's what I've been doing with this, and it's been holding me down. Okay, my camera's dying, so we're gonna blow through these next 3 products. Here we go. The next product that I've been loving that I didn't know I needed is the Megababe Thigh Rescue Anti-Friction Stick. I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't been walking in a cool little couple weeks, but at the start of July, I had started going on walks around my neighborhood, getting my steps in for the day. And when I was doing that, I was chafing so bad. Like every time I would be finished with my walk, I would literally be walking back inside my house because the chafing was so painful. So one day I was at Ulta and I decided to pick this up because I had heard people mention the use of like anti-chafing sticks or like chafing deodorants before, but I just never went out to purchase one for myself. Personally speaking, the chafing that I've experienced throughout my life has been far and few between, and it's never been super bad. But for whatever reason now, as a 25-year-old woman, also I'm bigger now than I was as a kid. Yeah, I definitely need some anti-chafing rescue because what I was experiencing while I was on my walks was diabolical. And I got the opportunity to test this product for the first time and put it to use yesterday because I went to the park and went on a short little walk, but there was a pretty good incline on my walk, and I put this on before I left the house. I was wearing shorts and I was not in pain at all, like whatsoever. So Miss Mama, Miss Megababe, she's all right with me. This product offers like such a good amount of slip that when you're walking, it's super comfortable. Like there was no chafing at all yesterday. I got home, I wasn't waddling. It was just comfort, pure unadulterated bliss. So now whenever I wear shorts or even dresses, especially because one thing about me is I love to go on a walk. Like I love a good walk, especially around like a cutesy residential neighborhood. Like I love a good stroll. Does anyone stroll anymore? Like I love a good stroll. But depending on what garments you're wearing, chafing can also come with the stroll. And we don't want our thighs to be collateral damage this summer. Absolutely not. So this product is really great if you experience chafing of any kind. I would definitely recommend. 5 out of 5 stars. Okay, the next product that I have really been enjoying is the Modern Expressions Lavender and Chamomile Pillow Spray. This is sourced from a certified women-owned and cruelty-free company, which is really nice. When I tell you this product has changed my sleep. Sometimes I find it really difficult to fall asleep, especially when I might be really stressed out or have a lot of things on my mind at the time. And sometimes you just really need that extra something to stimulate that relaxation for yourself. Sometimes you do need something else to stimulate or enhance that feeling of calmness. And this product allows me to do that while offering an experience that almost gives luxury a little bit. This is a pillow spray, and as I mentioned, it's lavender and chamomile, which are both known for aiding in falling asleep and staying asleep, which is why this product is really helpful on those nights where I'm finding it really difficult to fall asleep. Personally, whenever I use this, I like to really, if I'm gonna set the mood, I'm gonna set the mood. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it all the way up. So I'll usually take a shower, light an incense, put on some music, and then when I really feel ready and prepared to finally call it a night and hit the bed, I'll spray this 2 or 3 times. That's really all you need, because the smell, it's pretty, I don't know if pungent is the word, but I'll say a little bit goes a long way. So I spray this 2 or 3 times over my pillows, and sometimes I also spray this in the shower if I really want that aromatherapy vibe. But I spray this on my pillows and I lay down and I allow myself to drift ever so peacefully into some of the best sleep I've ever had. Also, this product is paraben and sulfate free. Phthalate. There's literally a PH and a TH, bitch. What sound does that make? Phthalate. Phthalate. Oh my gosh, y'all, I swear I'm not tripping. That says phthalate. 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 Whatever that is, it's free of that as well. Also, this company is woman owned and certified cruelty free, which is always nice. The last product that I've really been enjoying using is the Aveeno Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion. For this one, I'm gonna need my eczema girlies to stand up. I am a girly with eczema. I experienced really dry skin, and especially when I was younger, I couldn't sit on grass with my skin out because I would get really, really itchy. And am I gonna share that? I'll keep that in the drafts. Anyways, I have eczema and I do experience dry skin, and I have tried several different lotions in the past, and majority of them have just not really done anything for me. I don't feel moisturized, and if I do, it's for barely a few hours. I don't feel like deep moisturization. I never felt like real, true, and deep moisturization when using certain lotions. But Aveeno is that girl. I use her during the day, I use her at night, I use her when I've just gotten out of the shower, and this lotion is just, it's just the truth. You know what? I was trying not to tell a specific story on here because it's very personal, but in order for me to truly express how good and quality this lotion is for people with sensitive skin, I have to tell it, unfortunately. You're lucky, because this is information that normally you couldn't waterboard out of me, but here we are. So around 2022, I was experiencing very dry, we're getting close, okay? I'm just gonna say I was experiencing a very dry, flaky situation on a specific part of my body. It was not a fun situation. It was actually painful, and I had gone through so many different lotions, like putting lotion on this part of my body frequently every day and night, trying to heal the situation that was going on, and no lotions were working. There was one lotion at one point in time that made it work briefly, and like for a moment the flaking subsided and it wasn't itchy anymore, but eventually the condition ended up coming back. I don't know what it was, okay? I don't know what it was, but it was definitely bothersome. It was painful, it was itchy, it was flaky, it was not fun. And since the lotion that was helping at one point stopped working, I had to figure out what other lotion I was going to try to use. And one day I was at Target, I was looking at all of the lotions, I was scanning my options, and I decided to go with this bad boy right here. I have been using this lotion since it was the end of 2024 when I started using this lotion, And first of all, the container just finished. I just finished this bottle like a month ago. So it has lasted a very long time. But to come full circle, since I have been using this lotion, that condition that I had with the crusty, flaky, itchy, like, I have not experienced that since I've been using this lotion. That condition has not popped back up. I have been good. Miss Mama has been clean and clear. Like, it's great. It's honestly great. So me and Miss Avito, we're locked in. That's all I have to say. Alrighty, darling. Those are all the products that I have to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed my very first monthly must-haves video. I will be posting more in the future. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. I also did make a TikTok. I caved and I made a TikTok, so follow me on there and keep up with me and what I have going on. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!